Okay, the next thing we're going to work on today is we're going to have our lovely volunteer, Carrie, and her horse Chief demonstrate AQHA Ranch Riding Pattern 5. And we haven't given Carrie very much time to review the pattern, so this is going to be a good test for everybody. And we'll see if she can navigate this pattern, and then we'll talk through the things that go well and don't go as well as we would like. And again, we're starting to look at going to a horse show in a couple weeks, and so we're starting to try to fine-tune our horses and get them prepared for competition. And so this is a good chance for Carrie to practice putting a pattern together, and this is a pattern that is used at a lot of AQHA shows, so it's entirely possible that this is a pattern the pattern I should say, or one of the patterns that will be used when we get to the horse show. So it's an excellent opportunity to get better and to focus on the areas that we have concerns about or that we need to improve upon before we get to the horse show. So we're going to let Carrie take it away, and I'm just going to kind of talk through it as Carrie navigates AQHA Pattern 5. Okay, so Pattern 5 says we start out at the walk and we walk over the logs. Okay, then Carrie's going to pick up the trot as dictated in the pattern. Horse gets a little wiggly right there. Okay, right about the center of the arena or just past it, she picks up the right lead. Again, that horse looks like he's maybe not tracking as straight as I would like him to track, so that's something we'll go back and work on. Looks a little elevated with his pole right there, so Carrie works on that, and she comes across on the diagonal, asks for the transition to the extended trot from the right lead. I like that quite a bit. That looked nice and fluid to me. Horse looks like he's steering well, responds and does the downward transition from the extended trot to the regular trot. Comes around the corner, picks up the left lead. That looks nice. Now Carrie's going to attempt the lead change. Lead change goes well. So far so good for the most part. Now she's extending the lope as dictated in the pattern. Maybe a little late right there for my taste. I think if you're doing it as drawn, the pattern says to do it differently. And now she's forgotten her pattern. So she has to redirect. She's going to continue to do her pattern anyways. Okay, I would have liked to have seen her finish her pattern even though she made a mistake right there. I think it would have been good practice for her and the horse, but she's going to take the opportunity to hit the reset button, okay, and we're going to try to do that all over. Now, Carrie, I know you don't have a microphone on, but tell us where you went wrong.
Right there, I started thinking about coming back over the first part, and I was going to change it.
So Carrie's telling us that she started to come across the arena on a diagonal after the extended lope, which was not what the pattern was asking her to do. It's not how the pattern was drawn. She was expected to extend the lope down the length of the arena, and when she got past the halfway point or around the halfway point, then she could downward transition from the extended lope to the regular lope. So she just got a little confused there. Again, we didn't give her much time to study that pattern, so we kind of threw her a curveball, but it's good practice for her, and we're going to let her take a shot at it again.